Hello, Dad here. It's Sunday, the 11th of April, 2021. I am out of the apartment. Since I don't have the internet at the apartment, I came over to the facility, the base, and do a little bit of family history work, such as it is. Such as I do, and maybe look up a few other things. I just wanted to say, it's been 2 weeks since I was home last, and it feels much longer than that. It feels decidedly longer than that. It's been... I wouldn't say slow. It's been, that's right, I can place this so it doesn't fall over, hopefully. But I was just thinking about you guys, and one of the things that I wanted to mention was, there's a lot going on in the world and a lot going on at the family and individuals, and some items are of concern, some items are just fun, and some items are just going to keep people busy for a while. And I was sitting in the sacrament meeting today, getting ready to partake of the sacrament of the Lord's Supper. I was just sitting there listening to the music, and the thought came into my mind's eye of a smiling Jesus, and just said, everything's going to be okay. So, of course, that could be interpreted at a lot of different levels, but, it's crooked, all right. But it was just kind of nice to see a smiling Jesus in my mind's eye. I wouldn't say it was a vision or a revelation or anything like that, but it was just nice. A lot of parental concerns. It's nice to know that there's a superior parent that can take care of these things. One of the people that were asked to give their testimony today, because out here in the Blythe area, they chose to have the week after conference as their fast and testimony meeting. And here still, maybe next month it'll change, but they select people to bear testimonies. And one sister got up, and a lot of people are really kind of thrown by the whole COVID thing. But she was saying that it created a bit of a faith crisis in her. Apparently, because her political beliefs were at variance with the request of the prophet to wear a face mask in church. And she said that, but I get it. We all have something that can trigger us, that can trigger whether you want to call it a faith crisis, or if you want to call it a point of concern, or an opportunity to evaluate your testimony and your belief that this church really is the restored gospel of Jesus Christ on the earth in these latter days, and that God, whether that's God the Father or God that's Jesus Christ, they all have the same views and same mind, but whether God really does work through a prophet on the earth in these days, and whether or not the priesthood was indeed restored to the earth, that gives us the right and the authority to receive revelation, not we, but I'm talking about the prophet and those whom he's called, the right to give guidance and direction for the church in the Catholic or universal sense. And it was really nice to see this sister have to wrestle with these things. Because there's, at some point in life, there'll be something. It may not be a particular point of doctrine. It could be a weird aspect of history, and having to come to grips with the fact that, that even though the doctrine is true and correct, that God works through and with very imperfect people, even at the highest levels of church hierarchy. So it was good to see somebody thinking and questioning. I don't necessarily praise doubt, but I do praise those who, when they get to that point, will make an honest and sincere examination and evaluation and dig into the scriptures and dive deep into prayer and seeking personal revelation to find out for themselves whether or not these things are what we say they are. The restored gospel of Jesus Christ on the earth once again, the temple ceremonies that endow us with power, the holy priesthood, when you think of it, I like the way it's referred to in the scriptures as the holy, being ordained after the holy order of God. That can spin off into a lot of different side discussions about what it means to be in the order of God. Anyway, I just wanted to share those things, mostly that I love you guys. I'm grateful for you. I do miss you guys. We're taking care of some things that need to be taken care of in the financial sense. And everything will be okay. All right. Love you. Thank you for spending time with Dad. Bye-bye.